Today's look at UNI Panther athletics starts with some stellar performances like Brody Teske, a wrestling NCAA qualifier, and Darius King, a qualifier in the shot put, and all-conference honors for UNI women's basketball. We'll look at evaluation periods for 2 NFL-bound Panthers and men's basketball's A.J. Green, and we show you the winningest volleyball coach in Missouri Valley Conference history.